Yeah.
What's up? What's up?
Hen.
Alright.
Hen.
Hurdle.
Joe Thornton.
Hurdle.
Joe
the hurdle
Thornton and his hen. His rooster.
Ball.
You guys good?
So Nick offered me a trade today.
Yo, hold on.
No, you offered me a trade. You took it away.
How did I offer you a trade?
You offered me Callum Larry.
Guys,
You're the one who said, I will take any of your scrap players for Markstrom. So I said, why don't you
There's
just
a
drop
scrap.
Markstrom if you just really want scrap?
guys, let Ralph introduce us first, then you can argue. Alright, good afternoon. Good evening, everybody at home.
Hi, Tom Brady.
Welcome to the Friends and Fantasy Show. We are among friends talking about fantasy tonight.
It's clever. I got friends.
I like that, Ralph. It's clever. Alright. So we got Tim. What's your team name?
Cannoli, I think? No, producer Tim. Producer Tim. Listen.
Awful.
Look at the league we played. We don't even know our own team. I don't remember any name.
That's Bruins Rule, or otherwise known as Backstrom.
I'm the rookie monster.
He is the rookie monster, the commissioner, Evan DePauli. We got RZ over here. RZ, his team name is RZ Unleaded, and I'm Mazzone. My name's
How do you spell that again?
No, Ralph, you're Mazzone.
Oh, Mazzone. Yeah, you're right, Mazzone.
Okay. How do you spell it?
Wait a minute.
How do you spell it? What's on?
M-A 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cents. O-N-E. Alright, so now we're going to be talking about...
That's why your team's going to fall
I
asleep.
thought I had that.
We have a hockey pool going on, and basically we have... It's a head-to-head league. He's commissioner. We have like 15 categories: goals, assists, points, shots, hits, blocks, power play goals, power play points, short-handed points,
And a bunch of goalie stuff.
The last five don't count.
Goalie categories: wins, goals against average, save percentage,
Yeah,
saves,
those don't
and
count.
shutouts.
Those don't count.
For RZ, they don't.
For
the rest of us
RZ,
care
based
about
on his philosophy, they don't really count. Alright, so now we are going to look at the different teams, and we're going to talk about the
For the
teams.
let the record show that he was 0-4 in those categories last week.
0-4.
I tied one though.
Yeah, that's 0-4-1. Excuse me.
Exactly.
Let the record show I was high when I drafted.
Let the record show that we're in a head-to-head matchup actually, so it's not as if you have to collect the best numbers throughout the entire year. If you have two good goalies and one bad goalie,
You have
that
no good
for you,
goalies.
then you're done.
Well,
You have
I have
Yeah.
Tim Thomas, which is
I have one good goalie and two bad goalies,
That
and I
is
still
he's
won 4 out of 5 categories.
And I think Harding's winning 2-1 right now.
Okay, goaltending's unimportant.
Goaltending is important.
Just let them think that it's unimportant. It's better for
let me just adjust this a little bit.
what's happening. We're moving.
I'm just adjusting.
How do you know?
So Washington 1-4-2 final.
Alright, another couple points. Back from 3 assists, if I remember
And Cummings
correctly.
has got the power play goal still in Minnesota. It's holding up 2-1.
Alright, so we're going to be looking at Rookie Monsters team first.
Oh no, I was starting with mine. That's
Because it's the first one on the list. We got to start with the first one on the list, right? Okay, so he's got Stamkos, Eberle, Thornton, Marlowe, Franzen, McKinnon, Alashevsky, hold on, Matt Martin,
Hey, I love
Patrick Berglund,
Don Cherry would be proud.
Thomas Plekanec,
What? When did that happen?
That's trade bait.
Eric Carlson, Ladislav Smeed, Mike Weber, Nicholas Grossman.
It's a registered trade.
Trade bait?
Yeah.
It's not registered. It's fucking 2 words.
Adam Henry,
No bombs.
Hold on.
It's
Hold on.
deep in 2 words.
Yeah, Ralph will beat them out.
Adam Henrique,
It's like having a segment saying you can't do that.
Ralph, or you shut up and let him talk. You have to
Go ahead.
and then his goalies are Corey Schneider, Braden Holtby, Yaroslav Halak, and his bench players are Yuri Hood. Oh, you picked up Hoodler?
I did. It was off to a strong start.
That's
Someone's got
funny.
to get points on it.
Brooks Orpik and Scott Hartnell. Alright, so now we know that you
Yeah,
did
just
not.
pick a few guys and we'll shit on them.
Who did you draw for Yuri Hoodler?
I picked him up off waivers last week.
Who did you draw for him?
Good question. I don't know.
Or did you pick him up when you put Hartnell on IR?
Oh yeah, it was a free ad. What happened was Scott Hardnell got hurt, the fucker that he is, and then I had to add the beeper that he is, and then I had to add someone. So I took Hudler because I figured someone's got to get points on that scrap team.
Alright, now what do you guys think about Evan's team, the Rookie Monsters team?
I gotta check it over.
So honestly, I think it's a pretty well balanced team.
But like
He doesn't like it at all, but he's got hitting, he's got shot blocks.
forward wise, you know, you have Stamkos, Eberle were okay. Then you have Thornton and Patrick Marlowe. Now I understand that you could have picked Logan Couture
Over Thornton,
over Thornton.
I just thought Thornton was in line for a big season, and especially if he scores 4 goals, I think we'd all want to see that.
Oh no, we don't want to see him pull out his junk and do whatever he wants to do.
And stroke it.
I
Yeah, we
think
definitely don't wanna
Edmonds'
do
greatest
that.
pickup
No,
was
that's the thing
McKinnon.
is,
I think
seriously.
McKinnon was a great pickup for
But the thing is, that
This team won't
Thank you, Tim. I appreciate that.
outscore anyone in the league.
Who?
My team won't
This
outscore
team.
anyone.
Oh, I'll score
Won't get
anyone.
goals, assists, but
I get
he'll
assists.
win hits most weeks. He'll win blocks most weeks.
Goalies are good.
He'll win shots most weeks.
Like Smeed and
No,
Weber.
Eberle will shoot.
Smeed and Mike Weber are very good picks because I saw their first week they
Mike
hit
Weber
and
got-
they blocked like
Mike Weber
crazy.
actually got healthy scratch 2 games.
And he's not good goalie.
I didn't
I
know.
criticized this Corey Schneider pick. at
Pick
the
up
draft.
Jared Weaver if you
I don't know
want.
what the hell the Devils are thinking, but hey, he's got a
Starting.
starting goalie.
Started.
Why
Was
not?
it
They
Schneider
got
and
split
who?
time. I think I
42
split
years
time.
old.
Yeah, Schneider and who?
Brodeur is 42 years old.
if you think Tim Thomas is too old, how can you say that Brodeur should be playing?
Brodeur
Brodeur is one of the greatest goalies out there.
It's not true.
Brodeur is the greatest goalie of
You
all
give him
time.
the credit that
Arguably.
he deserves.
But
And
you never
that's the
been
last
watching,
year
what have you-
starting. Corey Schneider, I thought, was supposed to be like groomed into be like a top-notch goalie by Brodeur. Instead, he's starting right away. Whatever.
He's
Good
playing
pick
alongside
on him.
Luongo as well. He's not as if he's been coming from like
If
St.
he
Louis.
has served Luongo,
I'm sorry, being groomed by Luongo and groomed by Brodeur are two different things, completely.
Brodeur has more
Completely.
credits.
You
He
can't
has
say
Stanley
Brodeur.
Cup
Schneider's
rings.
not coming out from the juniors.
Yes, Vezina.
Just starting off in the NHL. This is a guy that played almost half the games for Vancouver and is playing time last year with Luongo.
But Luongo,
Brodeur,
Yes,
Brodeur brought the
he's
Devils
not
single-handedly
He's
to the
not
cup
new to the
final.
NHL. He doesn't need grooming from Brodeur to go and make it in the NHL.
ladies, please.
And you could see that by the way he's playing this year already.
Guys, we're talking about.
Who are your other goalies?
I've got Yaroslav Halak, who's off to an extremely
Yeah,
fast
that's awesome.
start.
And Holtby.
And
Fuck,
great
you're
as
thinking
goal.
all
St.
the-
Louis is pretty good.
Starting
Sorry,
just
sorry.
taking all the starts away from like Brian Elliott. Come on, man.
What did you really think
Good
Elliott
pick.
was going to be a starting goal?
Not starting, but I think they're gonna split at least. He hasn't played one freaking game yet.
Halak's
Okay, you
playing
still got
well.
Markstrom.
Your defense.
You still got
He's
Markstrom.
got Rasmus. You have.
I saw that you built your defense on intangibles. Is that it? Like
Well, the way I
Carlson?
saw it was I had Carlson, who was like 2 offensive defensemen, and then I could take a bunch of scrap to get me the hits and the blocks, which is what I did.
Yeah, exactly, it's a bunch of scratches that hit and block.
Yeah, so I love that. That's how I always.
really hit.
Yeah, that's how I
and
build my
block.
teams.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
like that.
All right.
Like Schmid is a shot blocking machine, and you
Hits
have
a lot, too.
don't you have one that really hits?
Weber, Grossman,
Matt
Orpik.
Martin.
Matt Martin's gonna get like
Matt
500
Martin. Matt
hits.
Martin gets in like 300 hits a year.
Yeah. All right. So the second team I have on my list is Mazzone's team. So that'll be my team.
Oh,
And I'll confirm I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Hey, Ralph, what are the
11,
protocols
12
if I have to
cents
go
in my
piss?
name. What?
What are the protocols if you have to go piss?
Just go.
Oh, okay,
So
awesome.
free for the hall pass is there.
The hall passes.
Let me get comfortable in that case.
All right. So now my team
Don't
has.
start naming players. Let
Yeah.
the panel talk about your players.
Okay.
How do
I
I
see
see?
how-
You don't know what my team
You,
is.
you got
Let's
honestly.
check.
You got some hitters there too.
Ekman Larson versus Yandel.
Landeskog, obviously you don't want him to do as like he did last year, although he was injured.
You hit a
But
lot
if
though. You hit and you
he
shot a
didn't hit
lot.
that much. I had him. Landeskog, honestly, if
I-
he gets back to 2 years ago, you have yourself a hitting machine.
Yeah.
I think offensively, Florida players are stepping up right now. Your 2 rookies at this moment.
Not sure if that's gonna
I
last.
don't
For now,
think
we'll
it'll
see how it
last.
lasts.
It's not gonna last.
We'll see how it lasts. But
Even
right
at
now,
Sean Monahan.
you're just riding even Monahan. Your rookie. You
I know,
have 2
I'm
rookies from this
riding
year's
him.
draft, and they're doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
Sean Monahan already going to outshine everyone else in Calgary because they suck really bad?
it could be.
They have no one else there.
They have
The
the
only issue with Ralph is you have even less offense than Evan.
I do. It's not very stacked offensively.
I mean, he has less offense. He got 31 goals last week.
I most of them is that
Well,
high.
I think that's because of one player and one player only.
Jeff Carter,
Jeff Carter.
MVP of my
All
team
he
right
has is
now.
Jeff Carter and Eric Stahl as legitimate
Well,
stars.
Parental got
Bobby
No, I'm
like.
saying-
Bobby Ryan.
Oh, okay, Bobby Ryan too. Sorry, there's 3 legitimate.
I think his goalies are pretty
Yeah, but
strong right
the
now.
thing is, I picked Quick in the first round, and then I went through like Eric
Yeah,
Stahl,
Quick
Jeff
is awesome.
Carter. I
Quick
went
and
through,
Varlamov are pretty good.
Yeah.
Can you
Bobby
justify picking a goalie that early on?
You got quick
And-
late.
He got me 3 wins last week. I can't really complain.
How many did
with
you
that.
get?
And Varlamov got
He
you
was
all
10,
every
he was
win.
10.
That's
Varlamov's
late.
been winning for you like every
Like,
game.
And Varlamov's
First
the win.
round. Late for that type of goalie. Dude, I took Ras that no, sorry. Adamo took Lundqvist, then I took Rask and Laporte to rename back to back to back, and then Quick went like what 3 picks after that?
Yeah, 2.
Let's say though for 10th spot in the round.
I don't think
first
Quick
round.
in the first round is a late pick. I think it's an early pick.
I think it's a very
I
early
don't think it's an early pick.
Hey,
Because what could you
I
have
don't think
for
it's
it?
necessarily
Guys,
late
the
pick,
thing
but
is,
it's
what
not
could you have had
No,
instead
the
of
latest
Quick?
pick getting is in the second
You could have
round.
had a guy like Henrik Sedin who got
No,
7 points last week.
If we look at
How good did that do you?
We're not talking about my team. Right now we're just talking about what kind of difference
Don't
to
talk
say
about
a
the
guy
other
like
team.
Huberto versus like Henrik Sedin. I don't know who we picked in
Look,
this.
look,
in
look,
this-
You
look,
can't
look,
compare him
look,
to
I'll tell you.
We're gonna draft
Hold on,
We're gonna draft
I'll tell you who I passed over between my Quick and my Eric Stahl pick.
Dude, I would have
So I
taken.
passed between Sedin, Saint Louis, Giroux, the other Sedin.
And those would have made a much bigger impact on his team than
No.
Quick does.
Giroux
No,
is
yes.
probably the only player
Yes.
that I might have taken over Quick. Might.
I would have taken
Giroux
Daniel
is
Sedin
at
over
this
Quick.
moment.
I
It's like
I
2
don't
points.
touch it.
Yeah,
I didn't like any of the Sedins going into
I hate
this
the
year, to be
Twins.
honest.
I hate the
haven't-
Yeah,
I hate
them
them going
because
into
they don't
this
do anything, but on offense,
And then
they're
I was-
guaranteed to get 80
I was
points a
actually,
year.
I was
That's
actually
it.
debating.
But those are not guaranteed to get you
How many 80 point
46
players are there? 20, 30 max?
Well, 20-30, that defines first, second, third round.
Yeah, but how many goalies are
So I
there?
could get one of those in the second and third round. Exactly, there's not that many goalies.
No.
Yes, there are. Look how many goalie tandems there are in the league right now.
Goalie tandems, you don't care
I
about
have
backup
no
goalies.
goalie tandems.
They're not
Because you never
Scott
know-
Feinberg aren't backups. That still
You
counts.
never know what's gonna happen.
Or
You never
even-
know who's gonna shine. Every year there's a goalie that comes out
Yeah, there are
and
goalies
surprises
that come out.
everybody.
That's true.
Like
Varlamov.
every year.
Might
That's all.
surprise
Every year.
people, but he's
At
not
the
a
moment.
star
But he's a
goaltender.
guy that you could go and pick up later if you're smart about it.
Quick will almost win in categories on a weekly basis.
Yes, but then
As
he
for
couples it
you-
with whoever else.
You
Who
can
else
also-
does he have in
you
net?
can also-
Who
I
else does he
I
have in
had
net?
Varlamov in net.
Okay,
I think
is Varlamov a very good goalie? Is he a
Yeah.
great starter? Exactly.
Right now he's
So in a
playing very
head-to-head situation, if he has a head-to-head situation,
Yeah.
he can have great starts from Quick, but then Varlamov's gonna have that one bad game because he's not
You
a
can choose to
guaranteed good
bench
goalie.
Varlamov for all I care.
Yes, but if he's gonna play him that one game, because you're not gonna bench a goalie, what's the point of having Varlamov if you're gonna bench him all season?
You
And
bench
he's
him when
gonna
he
screw
plays.
up his numbers in that one week, and he's gonna lose because of that 1 week.
Dude, how did you try to
Whereas
I picked
goals,
Varlamov before.
assists,
How do you
points,
try- how do
power
you
play
build any
goals,
strategy?
power
Yeah,
play
but
points.
those aren't certainties too. Good hockey players can have bad seasons too.
But there's emphasis in our league. There's 10 points that go on forwards and defensemen, and only 5 go on goalies.
Yeah.
Justifying-
But
you can't
have
just disregard
about 20
5
players and only
categories.
2 goalies. You understand what we're saying?
Exactly,
Yes, but
exactly. There might, I
if
agree
you
with you,
get
there
him in the
are
first
more
round,
points.
you're still passing on
I
a
see,
great
there
goalie,
are
and a
more
great
points
forward.
attributed to forwards. I'll give
Yes,
you
of
that.
course.
But there are 30 starting goalies in the league, whereas there's 500 players.
Who's the starter in New Jersey?
Starting in Jersey, there's 2 of them.
Yeah,
Oh, so now there's more than 30.
Fine, there's 40 good goalies out there.
no, there isn't.
And how many teams do
There's
you have?
not 40 good goalies.
Okay, 40 goals. There's 30 starters and 10 other
There's
decent goalies.
there's like 25 good goalies.
Tampa,
Give,
Tampa
for
that's
argument's
splitting.
sake, give him his 40 goals.
This argument makes no sense.
I know, but just let's just play around with it.
You're saying
There's
that
40 goalies. Go on. There's still 500 players.
I'm saying banking on a goalie in the first round is.
yes, I
There
agree
are
with that.
certain
I agree
goalies
with
that
that.
you can bank on.
Especially if they
One
play
question?
majority.
Then what's the
They play
point?
majority of the
You
game.
did amazing for me last year.
Okay.
As much as you say that.
Nick said you could bank on Lundqvist in the first round.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about last. I'm talking about this year. What are his numbers, Tim? You know
I don't
them?
know.
They're not good.
Less
He
than
got lit up by the
less than
Sharks. He got lit up by Anaheim.
St. Louis.
And
look them
Dino
up.
was starting
Okay,
five
but
games now.
At the time of the draft, did anyone think he would come off to a
No,
bad
but-
start
no.
like this?
People
His
think
argument,
he's one of
his
the best
argument for
goalies
not
out
being going in
there.
the first round makes sense.
Yeah, but it's pure hypothetical at this point.
Yeah, it is.
What I don't
It's
understand,
like saying
I don't understand the strategy in the head-to-head league.
Right.
What's the purpose of having Varlamov on your team if you're gonna be starting Jonathan Quick religiously?
If
It
Quick
could be the
gets
difference
hurt,
between winning by a point or not a point. The goalie stats. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
so,
three
but,
goalies
so you're saying that you're just gonna be benching
and
Varlamov all
saves.
season?
No, I started
And
because
So why start him?
I started
RC,
because I
RC.
started.
Isn't he a risk? Isn't he a risk to your numbers?
Varlamov serves a good purpose. He'll get him saves, he'll get him wins. Colorado's off to a 6-0 start. Varlamov, how many wins out of those 6?
Five.
Did you see that?
5 wins.
Okay, so Varlamov maybe
Did I
not
see that? Did I see
At least
Lundqvist
the
getting
starter.
beat like that 8-0? I didn't see that coming.
Of course not.
But he's still an amazing goalie.
Right.
So exactly, so your argument with Varlamov serves the same purpose as your argument with Lundqvist.
No, his argument is just saying it doesn't. He's
Way
not
too
saying.
early. Way too early.
He's just saying don't take a goal in the first round. He's saying, oh, well, you can't take a goal in the first round. There are some you could take, but I would have taken Quick over
But
Sedin.
you have to look at the goalies that are picked in the first round are restarting like let's say 70 starts, right? And they're going to be contributing to all 5 of those stats
Yeah.
throughout 70 games. Can you guarantee that for the forwards picked in the first round? I can't.
But what are you saying?
No
that they're
offense,
gonna
your
get
team
injured?
Thomas
No,
not gonna get 70 starts
I'm
this
saying
year.
that a player that gets 82 points
I gotta ask.
is not necessarily going to get points in 70 games out of the 82 games. You know,
But
I
he's
think
not gonna
there are those 5.
It averages
Those
out.
5 goalies that you can't pick.
getting
in the first
any
round.
number in those slots is.
There are
I think
6
it's already
players that I take over any goalie.
Guys, we could debate.
And those are
debate draft
Ovechkin.
strategies all
Those
day.
are the 90 to 100 point players. Those are the only players I take
Okay, so
over.
Stamkos, Ovechkin, Malkin, Crosby.
Yeah, the start, of course.
I would take certain goals.
The only thing, when I took Rask, I was debating Rask or Giroux. Because Giroux is the only one that I think could get 90 to 100 points.
Right.
That's it. After that, there's no debate for me. I'm taking a top goaltender.
Well, now I know your strategy for next year, so
Two years in a row, he does the same thing. It's not a surprise.
Alright. Alright, let's get back to
Your team?
my team.
Yeah, why don't we spend 3 hours on Ralph's team?
So Jeff Carter is the best pick in the whole draft.
Yeah,
Someone's
going back
biased.
to what I was saying before, I don't think your offense is great,
No, it's not.
but you do have a lot of
I
hitting
think it's
again.
great.
Well, I mean, so far it's good. Like, goal scorer wise, I have Jeff Carter
His
and Bobby
defense is
Ryan,
awesome.
good scorer.
His defense is legitimately
Yeah,
awesome.
but that's because I went 6 to like 11, picking just the best defense I could find.
Whatever, you invested in defense.
But they're good defense, but are they good fantasy-wise?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're all
amazing
going
fantasy
to be hits, blocks, shots, everything.
They're amazing, they're honestly. When I say amazing, I'm not talking real life.
Kronwall got me 5. Ekman Larson got me 5. Edler got me 3 or 4. Voinov got me 1. And Johnson got me 2 power play goals. You know, they all got me power play goals. So
They all play top unit.
yeah, they're all quarterbacks.
Voinov might be the only one
moving
that
on.
play top unit.
Alright, so let's move on.
Ryan.
Alright, now we're looking at Ryan's team, the Show the Sexy team.
who's in 8th place?
He's got like people like Daniel, he's got Phil Kessler, he's got Troy Brower. Troy Brower's been doing well lately.
So like,
Yeah, but look, if you look
He's
at
played the
his
power play today a lot.
if you look at his team, they're all like almost non-hitters. Daniel Sedin doesn't hit, Briere doesn't hit, Seven doesn't hit.
He ignores some categories, he blatantly ignores some categories.
Does Matt Molson hit?
No.
No.
Matt Molson doesn't hit. Franz Nielsen doesn't hit.
I will say this about Troy Brower. Whenever you need that
Brian
one power play
Little.
point to win you a matchup in the playoffs, he
I don't
won't
like
come
his
through.
goalies either.
Brian
I don't like
Little,
like you got your
yeah.
I don't like his
Havlat.
goalies.
Dude, none of his players hit.
Havlat, someone drafted Havlat?
yeah, day to day.
Is that one really?
Didn't see that coming. Didn't see that
His
coming.
goalies aren't bad.
They're not.
Well, he's got Bobrovsky and Burr.
It's 50-50,
Well, they're- yeah.
and Bobrovsky moving to
That's
the...
the winner.
There's no way Bobrovsky can repeat those numbers.
He's doing really well so far.
Remember that guy named Andrew Raycroft?
I totally am on your side, guys, but he has started well. You can't take that away.
You just said 5 minutes,
Sorry.
like 4 games does not a season make.
I'm just saying, I didn't say he makes a season. All I'm saying, I'm on your side. I actually don't think he'll match.
Again, if he told-
no way.
Wait, and remember this guy named
However,
Steve Mason. Steve Mason.
But it goes back. If he picked Bobrovsky very late in the draft, good for him. If he chose Bobrovsky in the 2nd or 3rd round, banking on that he's gonna have a great year like he did,
I don't know when did he take Bobrovsky?
Bobrovsky went super late. Bobrovsky went super
then that's
late.
great. Then great for
What's
him.
super late?
Very little-
6th, 7th round?
Very little
No, let
risk.
me see.
No, I don't think so.
No, he
I think it's 2nd or 3rd.
I generally subscribe to this theory of taking goalies later,
Yep.
but that being said, there's such a thing as too late, which RZ doesn't always grasp.
Dude, like, you got a steal last year and Quick in the 4th round. I'll give you that. But Quick is
I didn't
dead.
have quick left.
Oh, it was 2 years ago you got Quick
Yeah.
in the 4th round?
He got Bobrovsky in the 8th round.
So that's good.
Hey,
Good for him.
That's a good
Good
pick.
for him. That's good.
But it's still Columbus. Dude, look at the top 4 goalies in the league. Hey, can we agree that it's
Well, the numbers are a little skewed now since only 1 week.
Quick? No, can we agree that the top 4 goalies in the league are Lundqvist, Quick,
Rask.
Rene, and Rask?
No, because every year
Fine.
you're gonna be
Yes,
changing
it
this.
is.
Oh, seriously, you can't even agree on that? Like, come on.
Hey, who are the best 4 goals in the league?
Okay, we got Niemi, Varlamov, Bernier, and
Nabokov.
Fleury. Those are the top 5.
Steve Mason.
Thomas.
Andrew Raycroft.
Josh
and Ray Emery.
Oh, too funny, man.
The best,
Yeah, these goalies are good. We all accept them except ours. Go on.
okay, those 4 goalies are going to get the best combination of those 5 categories. wins, goes against. Same. I'm not saying Lungo's going to win that many games, but Rask is going to win a lot of games. Good games.
See, this is where his argument makes a lot of sense because last year Bobrovsky had a lot of those top numbers and those guys didn't. And Bobrovsky was a free agent pickup.
Lundqvist did, Rask did, Rene, they all did.
No, they all had good numbers, but they didn't have like the best in their category. Bobrovsky was leading in a lot of those categories.
Taking a goalie early sets you up for disappointment because you're expecting so high from them, whereas it's a lot more satisfying when you pick a guy that's like Malkin. If you're going to be like Giroux, you know he's unless he gets some really random injury, and injuries you can't talk about.
On your point, how many points did Malkin get last week then?
3.
3 points. Is that what you expect from Malkin in a week? A long week?
I was disappointed, but let's get to my team later.
Yeah, but in the long run, you know Malkin's going to put up the numbers.
In the long run, I know those goalies are going to do well.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, you do.
Come on, RZ.
Come on, RZ. Come on, man.
I'm trying to make an argument with you, and you're just standing firm on the fact that goalies suck.
Not
In a head-to-head league, yes.
No, they don't suck. You need them.
You can pick people up.
Actually, I will say this in our defense.
If someone picked up Jean-Sébastien Giguère, they would have had a nice shutout on their numbers this week.
Right.
Giguère got a shutout. Oh, who did he get a shutout against?
No,
Yeah, Rask. Exactly, but it's spot start. He was confirmed the starter a day before. A guy could have picked him up. We also have 4 ads per week. We could use those on goalies for goalie spots.
I could use them on players.
So
Yeah,
it's
I could
very
save
easy.
them on players.
It's easy to just get those goalie games.
Look,
And get those
Sunday,
wins
I'm
and get those
missing
saves.
this. Let me go pick up a top hitter. Oh, look, I'm missing points. Let me.
I will say this.
Points.
Last
Spot
year,
starts help a lot more when you're
Lapore won last year and he picked goalies first 2 rounds. The strategy works picking your goalie, whereas your strategy really hasn't worked yet.
No, we'll get there.
We'll get there, yeah. Exactly.
We'll see.
Alright, so were we talking
I
about
also picked
Ryan's
Yakupov.
Ryan's team.
Ryan's team is not important. Go to
Ryan's team-
Ouch.
Ryan's team is, to me, is a non-playoff team.
Alright, now, wait, actually,
now
I like this. Do you think Evan's team is a playoff team?
Could be, borderline.
Do you think my team's a playoff team?
Borderline.
Borderline, okay. Now let's look at Alfredo's team.
Why?
Let me look it up.
What do you mean, why?
He calls himself the Chiefs.
I think he got the most points last week.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Tavares and Vanek and Gabrick had good weeks, and Steen got him 8 points last week.
He hasn't
That's not
playing in the
gonna
NHL yet.
He has really
Anymore.
good.
Kyle Turris is playing first line center.
He has really good offense.
Yeah.
Alfredo's team has really
Except for
good
Yakupov, who's helped
Alfredo's
us
team put up 69 points, if I'm not mistaken, last week.
That's what I said, really good offense.
Absolutely insane.
Galchenyuk, guys, 8 points too. He's gonna. How many points is he gonna get? Evan?
This is not going to.
Galchenyuk's gonna have a 70-point season this year. You got that on your calendar.
It's 70-point season, everyone.
Goaltending is gonna.
I think he has good
He's gonna do
starters.
really good.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna get the starts.
Once
Big
opponent
Anderson,
teams start looking out for these players, they're going to be covering them.
I'll say this about
They'll give him more
Alfredo's team. It's got great offense until Vanek and Gabrick bust out a leg or something.
Oh, Tavares.
Yeah, Gabrick is definitely injury prone.
Who else do you have besides Gabrick? He must have someone better.
Yes, Tavares. He's got.
Did he do good?
He's got the new. He's got the new.
Yeah, the best goalies.
I dropped Bobrovsky last year. He picked up Bobrovsky.
Last week,
sailed
he
it.
Did Alfredo do good last week in
I
goaltending?
don't know.
No. Yeah, he got 7 wins
Yeah,
and.
he's competing.
Yeah, but he got Niemi in the second round.
Bernier.
He got Niemi in the second round.
Well, he was auto drafted, right?
Yeah.
You mean he auto drafted the second
His
round?
entire team was auto drafted.
Why are we talking about a team that was auto
But his
drafted?
goaltending is actually really, really good.
Man,
Okay, so Alfredo's the best.
I honestly
Best starters.
he has no
don't
hitters
quote
in
me on
box,
this,
whatever.
but his goaltending could be the best out of any team.
Put him on that. Put him on that.
It's quoted. It's quoted. It's on camera.
I do like
Alright.
I like Ralph
Everything you say is
goalies.
cool.
I can put out there. I like Ralph goalies.
Producer
but
Tim.
We're going to Tim's team
I like them. I
now.
like
Yeah,
them.
I like them a lot.
Brightness on?